Whatever we're doing now is not enough. The path is not one that is going to take us into a good place, and change needs to come.
So it's really a great partnership that I think will bring results for both science, for policymakers, but also for researchers.
We need to figure out how to build effective teams such that the talent comes together and we learn from each other, but also we produce better quality work because we all play to our comparative advantage, and the combined team produces more useful knowledge, right? So that means that we need to think about incentive structures. So how and why can we get researchers who are based in developing countries along with researchers who are based at leading international institutions, including NOVA, where there's another benefit that comes from interactions between state-of-the-art thinkers in development economics, but also in finance and in other fields or political economy.
Researchers and policymakers really need to work together so that the outcomes of research can be used for improving implementation, used as basis for strong, robust policies. Unfortunately, the gap is huge in terms of research that it's done. Particularly in Africa, we have really scarce data on gender implications, and we need to do much more in that regard.
I think a big part of the success of NOVAFRICA has to be just kind of the commitment to the science. The founders of NOVAFRICA and kind of the people that have decided to join NOVAFRICA are people who are really interested in, who are curious people, And so as long as the commitment to the knowledge comes first, as long as the commitment to really kind of finding credible, believable answers to kind of these important questions about how societies get set up, I think everything flows from that. So, there's a commitment to the knowledge, and kind of the community that forms around that is also, I think absolutely crucial.
Yeah, I think the advice I have, if you look into the future, is that Africa has a huge potential. A potential that so far has not been met. So I think the topic of African development remains a very important one, and I hope many students and future researchers will take the opportunity to get involved.
Historically, a lot of the people participating have been people from primarily wealthy countries, and I think that's limited, not just the perspectives that we're bringing in, but even down to the research questions we're asking, the methods we're using. And so I think one area that's extremely important, I've seen signs of sort of more people taking notice, is bringing in people from the countries that are being studied, so that people are actually generating questions that are relevant to people and policymakers, and sort of generating insights that speak to what's important for the countries that are working to, basically reduce poverty for their citizens.
I'm really excited to talk about the work I've been doing in my PhD career to a wider audience and hear feedback and comments from other people, and also excited to just meet people and talk generally about research and develop those professional networks.
All fields of development are represented. So I've talked to people about migration, about firms, about gender, about fertility decisions, which is what I study a lot, education. So I really think of it as one of the main dev conferences in Europe.